Hey guys, welcome to the FUHSO Insiders podcast, your go-to source for everything FUHSO. I am Otagboy Anna, and with me is...
I am Miriam.
I'm Oine.
Alright, hi Oine and hi Miriam. You're welcome to today's podcast.
Thank you.
If this is your first time, you're welcome. This is the FUHSO Insiders Monday Scoop, where we talk about everything that's happened the previous week and everything we're looking forward to.
FUHSO is the Federal University of Health Sciences of School and is located in Benue State, Nigeria.
Okay, so Miriam, how was your week and what were you up to last week?
My week was stressful and we had this chemistry test. I think that will be the last chemistry test we'll have for this semester by God's grace, if everything goes well. My last week was all about posting memes as usual and nothing else. Then attending lectures, going back to sleep, eat, that's all.
So you're not reading at all?
Reading must be there now. Reading was in between, but the sleeping and eating part is very important for your mental health to get.
Alright, so Oine, how's your previous week and what are you looking forward to for the new week?
My previous week was funny. It was stressful, but it was funny. I had crazy tests like physics, a test where the answer was 0, but I got 0. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, alright. But it was stressful. It was like hectic because we're preparing for exams and tests at the same time because we still have tests that we have to do this coming week. And it was just there. We were just attending lectures, reading, and I don't even used to have lectures every day. My lectures are like 2 times in a week, I'll be 3 times in a week. So it's like attending lectures, sleeping, reading, and eating. That's just basically what happened last week.
Now, that's one thing I envy about this 200 level sets. It's not funny because we literally have lectures every single day. I mean, in fact, from morning till break time, I'll be school over hours. Like, we literally have lectures back to back. There's no free time. There's no lecturer that is missing time. In fact, lecturers are looking for extra time to come and teach. And then after that one, we're going to have practicals. And I'm like seeing 100 level girls going to wash. The other one is grinding pepper. I'm like, God. Anyways, so for this week, we'll be talking about exams. I think that's like the latest trending thing now. So apparently, the timetable for the exams is out already, and exams will begin on the 23rd of this month, and it will be lasting for 11 days. So yeah, I really don't know when it's going to be ending, but yeah, you guys should just check up on your individual timetables, I don't know how your preparations.
Let me excel first of all, guy. Like, okay, starting from my preparations, I will not lie, I'm kind of, by God's grace, I'm almost done with everything I'll have to do for this semester. By God's grace, so because maybe if I'm like assuming that I'm done with everything, number one question will just make me to forget everything I've read since the beginning of the semester. But the preparations for the exams have been going well by God's grace. I've been trying my best, and it's God that will help me. Normal.
Well, exams the same way you prepared for last semester. You go just put more work because shaking of last semester will just flow between, like it just pass your face and you're like, oh, exams. And it's funny how exams come so fast and finish so fast. Like, it's shocking. But we're just preparing and putting our best, especially from when you have been hearing threats from your lecturers. Your lecturers will come to class and be threatening you.
This is like the first exam I'm taking in this school, and I don't really know how it goes and everything. So like, I heard that during the exams that like, she know how like FUHSO seats to be now. Like, it's 2 people. It used to be 2 people on the whole row. Is that true?
Actually, very true. Your eye go see, you go they laugh.
So that they just use your pen and your paper.
Is you your God, your pen, your paper. You write. If you don't know, you go just write name matric now. Just give them.
That means if I don't have calculator now, I'm doomed. Is that what you mean, that I cannot borrow a calculator or something?
Well, actually, I had an experience where I did sit down with someone last semester who didn't have a calculator, but I feel like I was on the front seat, so you could not really suspect anything about me. So it was like, just take, and the invigilators could see me, but like they warn you that next time we will bring your calculator. This is not allowed. Yeah, that's just how it is. That was how it is.
Yeah, and then I think it depends on the supervisors because some lecturers that I just, if I be a man of war.
Actually, we had this one lecturer like this. He did wonders. I think it was just for eraser, and he created like a big scene. Like, as she said, it depends on the supervisor. Like, if it's a person, there was another, like that example I gave you. The supervisor was actually quite nice to me, so he allowed it. But he warned. But there are some supervisors as Jesus. You have to pray and fast on top of their case. And the funny part was that his own was tests, not even exams, or was part of never external exams, something. It was just tests.
The arrangement of people in the exam, is it according to your matric number or something? Or is it just randomly?
Just randomly, because they be so scattered. You can come inside in a straight file, and then they'll suspect, oh, this might be your friend. You might be at the first row, second column. The other person's at the fifth row, third column. It's just random. Do you get? And I feel like everybody should just come prepared, because in the time you have to have your ID card. Do you people have your ID card already?
No, we don't have an ID card already. We don't even have lab codes to start with. They've not given us a lab codes for this semester.
Wow.
Was it like that during the period?
Actually, we did have delayed. Like, our lab course took a lot of time. I remember that we had to always keep borrowing. It nearly reached we were already done with practicals before they even gave us our lab codes, and our our ID cards. We had to start getting a week before exams. Like, you see everybody running helter skelter trying to get IDs. But yeah, that's how it was. And then when it came to the spacing, just like she said, just come prepared. If the teacher knows your name, so if the lecturer knows your name, they will keep you where you please. Like, even if like an invigilator kept you at the back, if the supervisor knows your name, he will just carry you and say, sit down here. We all know they are lecturers like that.
Is there any need for tearing them full scalps and all that?
Nah, there's no need. We didn't ever have.
Just in our time, it used to be your ID card, your exam docket. Okay, we get that docket. Like, you have to bring your school fees receipt. It's a should I say exam permit or something. You take your receipt, your school fees payment and everything, take it to the bursary department, then they stamp it and sign that you've completed your fees and stuff. Then they issue you a docket that you have to show at the door before you enter for your exam. So you have to have your docket that has your passport on it, your ID card, and then that's just with nothing, no paper, just go empty. Just avoid implications. Have your calculator, have your pencil, have your eraser. Even if you're going to go and write, even if it's GS, just carry your pencil and eraser. Just go prepared. Just have everything so that you're not going to start explaining how this won't take happen.
About that docket thing, I don't remember us carrying docket. During our time, ours wasn't ready. That I think we had to go, and they told us that we should come back to town. They never got back to us, so we just went with our ID. See, we got our ID like a week to exams. Maybe you guys should be expecting to get yours this week.
I feel like we might use our course form to write this exam, because that was this test we had on this biology test we had. We asked to bring our course form as our proof or evidence. I don't know. Like,
why do you people still have a course form? Because I believe you're supposed to sign your course form. Your lecturers are supposed to sign. Then you're supposed to submit it. You're not supposed to. Do you mean the photocopy or the original?
The original one. The original copy.
I don't know. Currently, I don't even have my course form with me, because we are just submitted, because you're supposed to have it all signed, like everything signed. Because if your course form isn't fully signed, you can't write exams.
That it shows you've not registered for the course you've not signed for. Do you get? So
I don't know. It's because some people actually don't have matric number till now. I don't know. Maybe they've gotten it. Some people also don't. I don't know. Maybe I'm still talking based on the assumptions. But as of 2 weeks ago, last week, I was hearing that people didn't have matric number yet. So I don't know. And the course form, some people are not even done with signing their course forms. I did not tell us about submitting the course form and all that. We're still with it.
Have you registered your courses online? Like, did they ever tell you anything about registering your courses online? Because we had to do that before writing our exams. Like, some weeks before writing exams, we had to, if your course was not registered online on the FUHSO site, we could not take our exams. I remember who was the person that was ringing it in our ears that we couldn't, and we all had to do it. Like, there was a link sent to us, and then we had to do it submit.
I think we finished 100. I really can't remember, but I think there was a time we wrote exams without registering. We had already written the exams. We were already in 200 level. Then they told us go to the website and then register for so and so courses that you whatever wrote previously. So I think all these lapses and all these little should I call them errors now? I mean, I feel like we should all be patient with this because school is still coming up and they're still trying to build structures and establish things. So it's normal. I mean, if you hear from other first sets from other universities, you get to see that they actually went through a lot. So it's expected. So I mean, I feel like before the 7th set, everything should have been balanced also.
Yeah, there was something I wanted to ask you. About dressing code for the exam. Should you dress normally or what? Because I was hearing that from other schools or something that you don't actually need to braid your hair before you enter the exam hall. I just carry your hair like. Is it applicable here too?
Okay, just dress.
Let me give you an advice. I overcarry exam matter for my hair that I was looking like a sick person during exam. Please dress well. Just dress okay, look okay. Don't wear anything that they will complain or like create a scene about. Just dress as you normally dress, but don't look overly sick. You know the exam will stress you. Just try to dress normal as possible.
I mean, there was one time I had this physiology test that I knew nothing on, my God. And I was like, I'm not going to look tattered. I'm going to actually dress. I dressed. No, the outfit was given. But I mean, inside that hall, I cried that day because I was like, I can't lose on both ends. I can't be looking tattered and then I'll see come and write something I don't know. Let me shine and be, let people know that I'm gonna be like this girl sabi, so you're happy. I sabi, but let me cry. Just dress good.
Okay, something like, I'm not like, actually thought physics 103. So that means they were going to write physics 103 exam. That day, I'll do 5k makeup steps to enter the hall. Then dress up very well.
I feel like if you're too extra shiny, you come on and people be like, this girl feeling come on, and they remember that they should be doing makeup. Just keep your thing brief. Just keep your thing simple. Just look nice.
Like I said, I was looking at myself like last semester exams, and I remember looking at this 200 level. I was like, both of us they write exam. I think I would see some of them. Like the faculty said, you see them, they will line their lips, their clothes were shiny, hair tight. You know what's shocking? The really edges. Oh shit! I was like, what is going on in my life, Lord? I actually took it upon myself and I proposed in my heart that I shall not look like a beggar.
Okay, so did you hear about the burial that happened last weekend?
Yes, I heard about the burial. What's the name of the chief again?
Chief Oketa John Otu Adaliku and Idoga of Otada clan in Otukpo local government, Benin State, the chief custodian of the Otada Egba tradition, history and customs.
I actually heard about it, and funny story, what I understood was that this man that died is actually the father of masquerades. That's the meaning of like Adaliku. Idoma, it means like father of masquerade. So his burial was like the talk of the town, especially around here, Otada, since he held a very like great position here. Because of the burial, there were like restrictions made especially for women. Not just the burial, it's like it's tradition, it's history, that women are limited to certain things, that during the funeral rites, women are not supposed to be around based on certain rules and traditions they have to follow.
You know, we're not supposed to see certain things so that we'll not be buried. Oh my God.
I love my uterus.
Do you know, I was so scared that I actually did not leave my room for those 3 days. I will not lie to you. Okay, see, if I go to bed at night, then that moment if I want to sleep, I'll just rush out, use myself, then rush back inside. Then I'll make sure I not drink water again because I was actually scared. I was like, what if I come outside to like ease myself? You know Ziggy fence now, and the masquerade is actually a tall masquerade, and I see I don't know. You know, that's how Ziggy is in position now. The way to the toilet is kind of like different. Like you can see outside, you can see the road you get. So I was now imagining, what if I was going to ease myself and I mistakenly sight that masquerade? God, I was so scared. I would not lie.
Because I can actually relate, because as last night I slept really late, I was awake, and when you want to pee, you have to go and get water. So anytime I get water, Lord, please protect my uterus, Lord.
You know, in Ziggy now, we actually fetch water from the well. We don't. Okay, we have tanks, but the tanks are spoiled. They've not like delivered water for us since like I think 2 months now. that's not they brought water for us. So I actually fetched water for like, for like these 3 days we stay inside. So I don't have any reason to go to the well at night, because I'll just say that I'm actually a night crawler. I like doing my things at night.
You guys fetch water from the well like us too, because I don't remember the last time they brought water for us later. Like throughout this semester, I remember we were always fetching from the back. This thing, they'll pump water from the well, and I asked, they're like, don't you people have water in the well? So that marked the end of them bringing water for us.
I mean, it's there since last holiday. I stayed back for the last holiday. I mean, they didn't bring water for once. I mean, I was not expecting them to bring water, quite okay, because it was holiday. But then, after school resumed, there was no supply of water. And I mean, it's understandable because this is rainy season, actually. And if you notice, if you open the wells in the hostel, the water is like almost at the brim. So, and then the tank pumps water. So I think that's like the reason. But I feel like now that it's we're getting to Hamatan, they will start supplying water.
Well, actually, you stay in Mount Lord, but yeah, okay. Our one is different. Stay in Ziggy. I stay in Ziggy actually. So we don't. The two tanks that we had earlier this semester, they were filling it frequently, like once in every 2 days. They'll fill the 2 tanks up. Well, at the point they suddenly stopped. But funny enough, the water they fill the tanks with, they're always dirty. So we have to wait for like, if you can wait to, you fetch the water, you put store it in your bucket, then wait for like 3 days or 2 days for the water to settle. But if you're not patient enough, you can like be using the water like that, be pouring the toe inside. I was pouring the toe inside my water to use the water to take my bath and all, at like earlier this semester. But suddenly they stopped bringing water for us. We had to like resort to using the well water. And the well water is not entirely neat. When it's rains now like this, now the well water will like be milky for 3 days. Then after 3 days to settle, then
I think that's very, very okay. Because there was a time, I think, when 100 level A was still in first semester. Yeah, the water we used to fetch was cool. It was, the brown was browning. I mean, I can count the number of people that brought alum to school. Like, we came back, we went for this, I don't know that way. Okay, yeah, we went for holiday. I mean, people brought alum. I bought alum. I came ready because it was not funny. And I don't have a problem with the fact they're not supplying water. But the thing now is, the well water and even the one they supply that is like brown, the thing is we have to cook. And I don't mind bathing with the other water. I can put Dettol and whatever. But the fact that I have to cook, I mean, it's something.
So I remember telling my dad that the water we have to use is pumped from the well. And the experience I had last semester with that well was hideous. Like, as she said, we were literally using man, it's a kunu. Like, it wants to resemble tea. It was bad. But then my father was like, oh, go and use pure water and cook. I was like, pure water 250 per bag, so I'll buy like 5. I'll now want to wash rice. I'll take pure water. Boy, they use it like that, so they want it.
Okay. I want to laugh because when I came back earlier this semester, the spirit I was using to cook, because I could not imagine myself using that water. You didn't see this water, it was actually tea. At least the tea I drink is even lighter than the color of that water. I will not lie to you, because the water was like too dirty. I could not imagine myself using that water to cook. I know that according to what science is said, that boiling doesn't actually kill 100% of the germs inside the water. So that mentality or that mindset in my mind, I'm not using that type of water to cook. No, now I have to like be using pure water to cook. So at a point, when I found out that I could not keep up with that type of fake life, because it was fake life now, how can I like using pure water to cook when I have this water? My mates were using it to cook and they did not die. I had to resort to using the well water to cook like that.
Actually, one of our lecturers was teaching one day and he was like, all these things we're complaining about is not that deep. I mean, our parents drank. Sorry, I don't know for your parents, but some of us, our parents, they're from the village and stuff. They drank all these things. I mean, they ate all those, in quotes, dirty foods, and I mean, they are very healthy today. I mean, you can't compare the health of elderly people to ours, because it's like they are very, very healthy. I feel like it builds our immune system. I'm not trying to say we should drink dirty water, but it still boils down to the fact that FUHSO is just starting, and I mean, we should all understand it's the normal. If I can go to some schools that have already been established for us and then they're still passing through traumas, I mean, this is just bare minimum in quotes, because I mean, school is just starting, and yeah, there's no water in it, but generally that's another thing to consider. The school is actually trying to. get tankers to go and fetch water every day. I mean in 2 days to come and know that's they're actually trying it. It's a nice one. I feel like we should just be patient. It's the stress of being one of the earliest sets of a new place. So
What are we to tell our children that will pass through? That we saw help in those days.
so and for our grocery drinkers, I hope you guys don't use that brown water to take your groceries. And that brings us to the fact that last week Thursday was World Sight Day.
And the person that really collects groceries, I don't think I use that water. I am a proud grocery drinker. Like last week, I think after every normal meal, I had to have groceries still. I had indigestion. It was really bad. But please don't use that water. Protect your eyes. Preserve your eyesight. So, my eye don't red. So for those who don't know what groceries mean, groceries means gari, aka cassava flakes. But now you, aka lifesaver. Like groceries are always, like it's always there for you. I don't understand people that don't drink gari. How do you guys do it, please?
So I actually know I have this friend of mine that when he was coming back for this semester, he brought like the normal, I think a bag of rice is 50 kg back. I actually know a guy that brought I think 25 kg gari like for this semester, and I'm like, what are you using this thing to do?
I think me and that guy need to link up because gari don't finish from my hand though.
And do you know that the gari actually finished I think around last month, and another one was brought for him, and I'm still wondering, how did you take this gari to finish it? Like, I don't understand.
Okay, I barely take groceries, but then here are a few tips to protect your eyes. Avoid rubbing your eyes. Wash your hands regularly. Protect your eyes from the sun. This is very important. Get photochromic lenses. Use your sunshades and whatever. Stay hydrated. Don't smoke. Eat a balanced diet, not just groceries. Keep proper monitor distance and room lighting. Observe the 20-20-20 rule. It's a quick tip on how to protect your eyes and prevent short-sightedness. For every 20 minutes of prolonged walk, take 20 seconds to look at something 20 feet away. I think this will protect you from short-sightedness. But if you like wearing glasses, if you want to start wearing glasses, I don't know how to start, you can just avoid the 20-20 rule. Then use the right kind of eye makeup, please. Yeah, and I saw something online. One optician was trying to give people tips on how to apply eyeliner. Please stop putting that thing inside your eye. It's not healthy at all. It's not healthy. If you want to line your eye, just use the upper, I guess. Yeah. Don't apply stuff inside your eye. Please be careful. Your eyes are very, very, very delicate and important organs. If your eyes are gone, that's Otilo, you are gone. You're literally, it's not going to be funny. Yeah, so.
Growing up, I used to actually want to use glasses. But now, and I hear people's stories, I love my eyesight. Thank you, Jesus.
I actually prayed to God for me to wear glasses. Like, that was when I was still young and all. I used to feel like those people that wear glasses, that they are this type of
very
special
intellectual
people, and they are very intelligent and the other type of thing. And when they see them, it used to be, most of them actually used to be calm and reserved. I don't know if you get my point. So I actually hold them to a very high esteem. So I used to wish that. And okay, another was that doctors, they wear glasses. That was the main one. And I wanted to be a doctor as a child now. So I was like, God, I must wear these glasses. I was praying to God every time, God, please, I want to wear these glasses. And it was not funny. At the point, I started rubbing my eyes frequently, so my eyes started being red. I don't know. I will actually take me to an optician to check my eyes to confirm whether. My mom now found out what I was doing. She now ignored my packets. Yeah, okay. And funny enough, eventually, when I was in SS3, that was last year, I later got this eye problem. this I not eventually started wearing the glasses, and when I now started wearing this, I not see the joy. I don't know if you get. I not see that joy in wearing it again. So please take care of your eyes. Your eyes are precious, and be safe.
Reduce your gari intake. Yes, I agree.
To my mates out there, I know all of you love groceries. Like, you people and gari, like 5 and 6 guy, reduce it.
Okay, so and about protecting your eyes, we talked about washing and avoid rubbing your hands. And if you must rub your hands, please wash your hands. And that brings us to the Global Hand Washing Day that was yesterday. Yeah, and we need to know when to wash our hands after coughing, sneezing, or blowing our noses. When our hands look dirty, after touching animals and their cages before eating, after playing outside, after using the bathroom, after classes, after talking to people, after shaking people. For the 200 level students, after your lab work, and I know we all know what I'm talking about, please wash your hands.
If you're out there, I advise people to get sanitizers. That was like one thing I really had to learn. Like you say, it should not just be it should be a necessity, because going out, you touch a lot of people. Like, we shake people a lot, we hug people a lot, people sweat, we touch our faces, all these things goes to our eyes, our mouth, and we still use the same hand to eat. So it's good to have like sanitizers, not necessarily the big ones, they're like these small size ones. Just have it around and help a friend by giving your friend one. So I heard something about the remedial students resuming soon. So what's that about?
I heard they've still getting admission. Sorry, I heard their admission is out already, and I saw a post somewhere people were like, start checking your admission, start checking the admission list. I'll be how the person even write it. But yeah, I think it will be sent to their emails for some of them also. And I heard that their school fees, whatever is out already and it's on the school portal, I think they're supposed to pay around 80k or so, 90 or so. I don't know, around 80, around thereabouts. Okay, so for a while now, we've been talking about football because of the inter-hostel competition that just rounded up 2 weeks ago. Okay, so for today, we're talking about basketball.
So it's actually nice to have like basketball back, because the whole football thing was quite long. There's drama and everything. Let's not go too deep. I think the conversations were already enough. But I heard that the FUHSO Giants went to the VIP court and played a match. It's like an inter-school match against yourself, Lakers versus Warriors. FUHSO Giants is the school basketball team, and it has 2 sub-teams under it called Lakers and the Warriors. And they played against themselves at the VIP court last Saturday, and the Lakers won 60 points and the Warriors 46. It was actually sad that I was not there to watch that match.
Okay, so going outside and around FUHSO, there are strange happenings going around the world. And for this one, we have...
Like, it's hilarious. Like, okay, wait. Do you know, this is actually making me laugh. Okay, a complete man, wake up in the morning, will leave his house with his man. Sorry, then we come back without his manhood, and actually tell his family that his manhood was stolen.
Sorry, it's funny how we're all trying to not be so explicit, but I don't care. How did they see person manhood? What did they see manhood do exactly?
Like, for one, I thought that was something called manhood soup. Like the soup they make with people's manhood, because the stealing of manhood was now too rampant that I started thinking that it was a special of soup served in a restaurant, like manhood soup.
I think it's for doings. I really don't know what doings exactly, but they sound spiritual in a way. So, because it's abnormal that somebody's wearing his trousers on a store and then you hijack it physically without weapons and whatever. How did you do it?
And I would actually love to witness one.
Actually, I heard that it's happening around like that Nasarawa, Abuja side. So, guys that I know that are there, I beg you in the name of Jesus Christ, be fervent in prayer. For the devil is roaring around, he's roaming around like a roaring lion looking for to devour. Better not let yourself be devoured. I actually just sit down and wonder, wait, person go just pay. You know, go see it again. Like, have you guys ever? I've just been hearing, like, this whole it's news. Have you guys ever had an experience, like had someone that this thing happened to at all?
So, I stay in National State and stuff. So, when we start hearing about the whole thing, we're like, it's in Lafia and stuff. And then people are like, it's not true. One thing. So I was like, okay, then it's not true. Because, it's not something you just sit down and think about logically. How did you do it? It's spiritual, by the way. But then, it got to where I live. We were just at home this day, and then they called us, and then they were like, be careful, it has happened, it has gotten to us. This person was at home, somebody knocked, this woman knocked, he went to open the door, and then he got missing. They took him to the hospital, and then they took the woman, I think they arrested the woman or something. So I really don't know how they're going to join it back. I think I also heard a story about somebody that they joined his back, and then he was like, that's not his own, so he had to reshuffle.
The Equifax said that is not his own. So it means that there's a sack that they actually keep this. How can people be any nastier? Like why? Like you carry a sack.
Of all things, why should you start taking people? Like,
I mean, it's not if you think about it, it's not just the fiscal, it's not just about there are things going on. So I feel like in these times everybody should actually hold on to God, because you don't even know what's outside, you don't even know what to expect. I mean, this could not, maybe this is not even the last of it. We'll now hear something else. I mean, the Bible told us about the last days and whatever. I mean, things are going to happen. So I feel like at this trying time, we should all hold on to God. People are hungry. The country is hard, and I mean, people are going to do anything to survive. And I feel like we should also be mindful of what we do, no matter how hard things get. I feel like there are things we should not wander into. Yeah, so I feel like we should be prayerful. No, I don't feel like we should be prayerful and just be conscious of your environment. Don't be careless. Don't just be careless.
Don't just talk to random people, because you don't just know who is who. And also, most importantly, stay safe. Or if someone that is strange looking, please don't just. I don't say that you should be judgmental or something, but just be aware. Do you get? Or just be cautious.
Don't be afraid to scream if you need help. Scream.
And not the shame, guy. If they teeth your teeth, just shout. They teeth like no.
Scream. As Anna said, the country is really hard. Like, last I heard, dollar has reached 1,000 naira or more. Just $1. Oh. So imagine someone should give me $1. I can literally go to AJ shop and come back with change. Wow, that's so crazy. Then I'm hearing things like the fuel price. Last I heard, in Abuja, a liter of fuel is 1,000. And me that comes from Lagos, how much will it be in Lagos? Things are actually very hard in this country. Like, it's only God that is keeping a lot of us. My ladies, we make hair, attachments. Even us, oh God. Anytime I talk about this thing, I'm heartbroken.
And aside the fact that things are happening, I feel like we should be cautious about the information we digest. There are sensitive contents, there are things people say online, there are things that are actually not true. I know things are hard, I know things are funny, I know things are horrible, but there are contents out there, there are informations out there that we should actually not just digest. I mean, and then that leads us to the war between Israel and Gaza.
This war between Israel and Gaza, I don't really know much, but I know that there have been a lot of casualties. Like, it has caused, should I say world tension? Like, everywhere is tense because lives have been lost, like properties have been lost, a lot of things. Like, these are two countries going against each other, so it's scary when you think of it.
And I mean, in everything we should also pray for peace, because we could actually think that this thing is far away from us and whatever. You don't know the day the spoon will turn to your side. I think we should actually all pray for peace first, and then let's be mindful of the contents, the things we post, the informations we spread. The informations we spread. If you're not sure of something, don't say it. If you saw it, just mind your business. I saw it, pass. I mean, so that you don't get yourself into trouble. Okay, sorry, and the CMD FUHSO chapter will be having a program today by 7:30 p.m. It's an academic seminar. I know we're about our exams and everybody's helter-skelter to read. I feel like it's something we should all turn up and attend to get some tips about what to do, how to involve God, and how to, Okay, and before we go, Onyinye has some questions that she would love to ask.
So yes, if your partner cheated on you with your friend, who are you forgiving? Your friend, your partner, none, or both? Miriam, who you're actually?
Have just imagined that scenario. Okay, if my partner should cheat on me, who are we for? For that egg, we go die there, Washa. I think I'll forgive my partner because it might be the friend that is this thing. Let me think.
Right. He's giving my man my priority. As if, you know the way guys do this, them homies before them. I don't know, homies. Bros before hoes. I mean, they prioritize their guys. So you're now going to give an excuse for your guy, for your partner, and they are going to be your friend.
It actually depends. Do you know? Actually, this has to be like trust. I don't know if you get my point. It depends on if you know
Trust that he broke.
No, wait now. It depends on what if the girl actually drugged him.
What if the guy actually drugged her?
I mean,
You don't actually know the backstory. This is just a question, and like I just throw in ideas
Like-
to get. Okay, what if? Okay, I'm trying to assume now on this aspect that okay, it depends on the fact now that the friend is not just a random friend of mine, and the guy like okay, it depends on if we've been together for too long. There must be a reason why he cheated on me with. Maybe the girl get me. Who knows? Maybe get that for free now. But I will actually forgive my partner, not my friend, because as a friend, you know that this person is my man already. Why should you like put eye on my man? I don't know if you get my point or something.
I feel like if I were to be in their shoes, God please, I'll forgive. I think the both of them, because if I should take sides with my man, I mean, if you prioritized me in the first place, I feel like there's a certain level of priority there's a certain level of respect you're supposed to give me. I mean, my friend, you don't do that. Don't try me.
Forgiveness you asked of us, does it mean like we have to like take them back or something?
Blood of Jesus, I'll forgive you, but in the name of Jesus, get out of my life.
No, the trust is no longer there, obviously. Now,
Exactly. I feel like once
you've broken it.
I think I'll just cut both of them off, because firstly, that's just very toxic.
Actually, they can actually kill you because it's just
No, but humans are actually crazy.
Because if they can actually if my friend can actually go behind Chinese to sleep with my man, that means that she can actually kill me. I don't know if you get my point. I just thought that angle now.
I feel like that's very deep and extra.
Yeah, but actually, no, you have to like think deeper. I don't know if you get my point. So the idea of like trusting that type of human being again, it doesn't make sense because she stole from me. Yeah, she stole from me.
Firstly, the both of them is toxic. I can't do that. Like, firstly, there's jealousy, and as Anna said, there's lack of prioritizing. And just remember, you are the price. I am the price, boy.
Exactly.
Don't do that.
I am the table. Don't sit on the table. Do you know what you're doing? I mean, if that kind of thing happens to me, it depends on the level of the relationship. If we're about to get married, God, please, take your ring. I just feel like God will help us to avoid cheating
like
partners.
I said earlier, it depends on trust you get.
Yeah.
Like, I this type of trust you have for your partner, you be like, he did this thing, like there might actually be a reason why he did this thing. I mean, I feel like the reason is not justified.
What reason do you have
I
to
know.
sit on the table ourselves? You right?
Okay, you guys, they're just talking about that manhood something. If you find out that your partner they stole his manhood, what do you do?
It depends now. If I'm married, if he's not my husband, I can't imagine.
God, I honestly don't know what to say. But you know that part that they said, you know that part where we heard that somebody actually they replaced some multi. I don't know. The gene exchange. You have another man's gene. Wait, I just went somewhere now. Wait, Shayna, the father. It's true. Wait. My mind just went somewhere now. Wait, when I see this, actually, I'm being too crass here, but I didn't see about the penis and scrotal sack. I want to understand something. I don't have an idea. All I know is they steal.
Yeah, this is something I can't know that they actually okay, there's no manhood. That means that if they give you a wrong one, like so that means like you're actually. You are the father, but you're also not the father of so that means that if you actually have issues with your wife and you go for DNA test. No, this actually went too far.
But this is actually with this question. If I hear this kind of thing, I will never imagine again in my life. Like, I'll actually tell you that God will never give me a situation I cannot handle. So please, you are not from God. Be good.
First of all, when I hear that type of news, like, hey, that babe, this to my stuff. Like,
So
first of all, I'm like, wait. First of all, I'll laugh at you. First of all, I'll be like, wait, you mean that as you're talking to me now, you're not with your. But like, I cannot imagine that type of situation for you, but God forbid, please. Like,
Yeah, God forbid, please.
hold your stuff tight.
If
a man of war, a man of prayer.
If they see their own back. It's not about seeing their own back, it's just about protecting yourself. And I feel like the only protection we have at this point is God. Because if you also use powers, their powers are past powers, you get, so just be hidden. I mean, just be inside God. So that brings us to the end of today's podcast.
And the quote for the week is, education is the passport to the future. For tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. That's given to us by Malcolm X. So yes, education is needed. All these ones say all these things will not matter. It will matter on earth. If you like prepare for your exams, please read your books. Like, put your best, just put your best, and God will see you through the rest. Like the quote says, the future belongs to those who prepare for it today. So start your preparations. If you feel like you have not, start. It's not too late. Start. Ask questions, meet people, and pray to God. He'll help you.
Some of us feel like we've not been ready for these exams. Actually, today is not too late to start reading. You can actually start today and you still cover, you still meet up. So don't just feel like you've been left out or just pray
urgency.
And read with faith.
Okay, and we have this little tip: take breaks during long study sessions to help you maintain focus and avoid burnout. I know it's going to be very, very unnecessary if you just sit to read for hours. I mean, take breaks, go out, maybe play, press your phone, watch videos, just relax for a while, take water. I mean, it would be unnecessary for you to finish reading and going through all the stress and then it gets to exam and then you cannot write because you're sick or something. And yeah, another tip, if you're sick, please attend to yourself before exams. And if you know you're very, very sick, please just take permission from the supervisor. Don't start your exam, because if you start, it's already been recorded that you've entered the hall already, and I mean there's nothing they can do even if your sickness gets very, very complicated in the hall. So just prioritize your health and stay safe. So keep good hygiene. And yeah, we have the very first episode of our student spotlights on YouTube. You can go and check it out. It was interesting and fun. And also remember to follow us on all social media platforms. We wish you all the best in your exams.
If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to share with your friends, and also don't forget to comment on this episode in the Q&A section if you listen on Spotify.
As she said, share it as you're listening. Don't wait till you finish. Thank you for joining us today, guys. And I'm Oine.
And I'm Miriam.
And don't forget to stay
curious, creative, and engaged. Thank you, guys. Bye. See ya.